and welcome to Mr. and Mrs. G Talk Business, your opportunity to find answers to those burning business questions that are keeping you awake at night. And today I have a question from Paula, and Paula's question is around staff retention. Paula says that she's bringing on new people, but they just don't hang around, which is both frustrating and expensive. So she's looking for tips on staff retention.
Well, that's a real sort of broad stroke question, isn't it? And it could be several things. Maybe they could become subjects of future videos. Who knows? You have to peel it back. Is it a recruitment problem? Are you marketing for the wrong type of person? Are you marketing for the wrong type of person for the wrong reasons? Because a lot of recruitment is actually done reactively. Someone leaves, that leaves a hole, and we just take the first person that comes along. And that doesn't work. It creates like a revolving door on the front of the business, people coming, people going. The mantra I always have my clients working to is always be recruiting, be proactive about it. Another major reason I would suspect, it's going to be the avenue you're going to want to go down, is poor onboarding. Mm-hmm. It's a bit like, here's your desk, here's your computer, shout if you need anything, but please don't shout me. And I can see you nodding there, so I'm going to pass it over to you. What are your thoughts?
Okay, definitely something I am very, very passionate about. For me, it's not just about onboarding, it's about preparing to bring somebody into your business. So do you have all the things they're going to need? An email address, a telephone number, a desk, a computer, a vehicle, whatever that may be. Have you allocated somebody to do their induction? Inductions are, in my book, business critical. You need to have somebody to show that new person the way that you do things, even simple things like the way you answer the phone. This is the way we answer the phone. Make sure you have those processes documented, or even better, videoed, so that you've got that to share with your new person. During the first week, I would recommend daily conversations, not one-to-ones or anything like that, just a simple question. Hi, how are you getting on? What is it that you like about the job? What could we do differently? How could we support you? Are we seeing the best of you just yet? Maybe that's one for maybe a little bit further down the line than the first week, though. So yeah, then from week 2 onwards, just make it a weekly conversation. And also make sure that you're talking to the person you have allocated their induction to. Induction is very, very key. So make sure you're checking in with that person too. Bringing somebody new into your business is a great opportunity to find some holes in your business, some of the things you're not actually doing, because if you were doing them, the new person wouldn't be asking you how to do them, perhaps. And then, once you've gone from week 2 to maybe week 12 of doing these weekly check-ins, move those to quarterly. So week 13, 26, 29, 52, and then they can slot in with your company process and where you have either your one-to-ones, as we discussed in a previous video, or appraisals. The biggest challenge I find with most people coming and going from a business is down to lack of communication. So always be talking to your new team member, always be talking to the people that they're working with, and take on board. They will highlight some areas that maybe need a bit of work on in your business and in your processes. Yeah. Thoughts?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes to all that. Yes to all the above. A line we often hear is, how do I motivate my staff? And actually, that's the wrong question. It's how do you stop demotivating your staff? Because no one arrives in a new job unmotivated. I think that first impressions count. All impressions count. Everything counts, really. But I think you've got to make the first day as memorable as you can. But I'm going to throw in a couple of out the box type of ideas for this one. And when people leave, what we tend to do when people are leaving is we have a bit of a party for them. And yes, in most cases, not all cases, people are leaving to go to another job. So, which I don't quite get actually, because you're leaving us, you're going somewhere else, and we're going to reward that by throwing a party and buying you some prezzies. Don't get it. Instead, why not invest that money in having a welcome party for the new employee, or perhaps taking that new employee out for a getting to know you lunch? So that'd be one idea. Then another idea comes from the world, which is really off the wall, actually, which comes from the world of Zappos. And that's an incentivize people to leave your business. And the idea came from Tony Heish, who was the founder of Zappos. And when people were inducted into Zappos, it was a 4-week process. And they would spend 1 week in one department and change department each week. But at the end of each week, Tony Zappos would get them all together. Tony Heish, would get them all together in a room, and he'd have an envelope with their name on. And from week 1, it was effectively here's an envelope with $1,000 in. If you want to go, you can leave now if you don't want to work here. And each week it went up. So by the 4th week, they were being offered $4,000 to leave. And why would you give them $4,000 to leave? Well, the thing is, if the money was more important and they wanted to leave, then maybe, just maybe, they're not the right type of people for your company, and probably not going to work out. And probably, if you do have them in your business, they'll probably be detrimental to your culture. And a bonus one. How about when you know who your new employee is? How about having their photograph up all over the business with their name below it before they arrive? The week before they arrive, so that everybody gets used to seeing them, and then take them down when they've arrived, before they arrive actually, but so people can see them. So on day 1, people know them by name. They're already familiar with them. That would be, how do they know that type of thing? So that'd be my thoughts.
Yeah, some great thoughts there. I mean, I think the whole mantra of hire slow, fire fast definitely fits in with what we've been talking about here. Yeah. So I hope that's helped, Paula. Thank you all for watching. If you know a friend, a colleague, or somebody who would benefit from watching this, do go ahead and share it with them. If you've got any ideas on how to support Paula, then please put those in the comments below. You'll also find in the comments below a link to subscribe for our videos, so that way that you will get notification each and every time we post one of these videos. So once again, thank you for watching.
Give it a go. It only works. You'll thank us later. Go have a cracking day.
See you soon, guys.